If you master drop C sharp, then you can do fun stuff like this. Hey everybody, it's Matthew. Welcome back to the magic of... We're back with another tuning video today. We're doing drop C sharp or drop D flat, depending on how you want to call it. I mean, it is a drop E flat tuning, so drop D flat might make more sense to you if you're familiar with E flat tuning. But anyway, we're not going to waste any time with this. We're going to get right into it. Should be a quick one here today. As you heard in the playthrough demo earlier, you can do big fun metal chug things like that, of course, if you want to. You know, just like that, those kind of fun things, of course. And then open up, and we accentuate the dark and sinister qualities of this lower tuning because, you know, we're half a step lower than we would be in drop D. So we're going to take full advantage of all that, of course, with this riff like the one I did in the playthrough. And I like to do that, do those kind of walkthroughs with the chromatics like that. It's a really fun thing to do in drop tunings, especially this one. Everything just sounds a little bit meaner in this. You guys might be familiar with Alice in Chains using this tuning a lot with big riffs like Damn That River, which is not too far off from what I played. Sorry for the little hiccup. I briefly forgot the riff, even though I've played it several hundred times and have it well memorized. But anyway, that's the big thing with it. Let's go over tuning notes because I forgot to do that. Of course, you have C sharp here or D flat, depending on how you want to do it. That's just the thing. You just flip it around, you know, D flat, C sharp. They're kind of the same thing. There might be contexts where they don't qualify as the same thing, but for our purposes with this, they're going to be the same thing. Of course, we have C sharp here at the very bottom. And then we would have a G sharp here. And then C sharp again. We get an F sharp. An A sharp. And then finally the D sharp at the bottom. Or at the top, I should say, excuse me. And that's our tuning notes for this. Of course, like I said, you can do metal chugs and all those fun things. And even, you know, your usual metal solos you might like to have. Okay, that's not very metal. That's more of a Jerry Cantrell style of solo there, but you know, you get the point that I'm making with that. We can do that, of course, but because it's E flat, we can cool down a little bit. We can, of course, do classic blues stuff if we want to. Play with the intensity here with this amp sim because this thing kind of goes all out all the time, so we got to be real soft. Okay, that's probably a little bit long-winded there, but anyway, you get that idea. Or we can go super hardcore on it if we want, and just be Stevie Ray Vaughan all the time. And of course, I mean, it's a very dynamic tuning, obviously, because you can drop down, do fun metal stuff, and then do really standard blues if you want to, like that. Or just even basic riff rock if you want to do something like that. The possibilities are endless, and of course, the same tricks apply that they do with any drop tuning. Like I did before, you also saw in the demo this little riff. With that octave here, and then I move it up a little bit. And stuff like that. You can do more spun octaves like that. And it really opens up different possibilities to you if you want to do that. And of course, your usual position, if you're using the open root as your key, which would be the C sharp, you know, you have this position down here. If you want to do things like that. Of course, I mean, this is a pretty basic thing because we've gone over a lot of things in drop D before, but the main thing about this is the ability to switch between heavy metal style riffage and then go to classic blues if you want, because a lot of blues guys tuned in E flat standard normally, and also Eddie Van Halen did that a lot too. He's not a blues guy, but you know, that's a noteworthy name to talk about with that tuning. And of course, guys were like, oh, we're going to take that and just drop tune it. That's what Jerry Cantrell did, and he was inspired by all those guys, so it was a natural progression there. And of course, you have great drop C sharp songs from Alice in Chains, like I said. So yeah, this is a pretty quick one today. There's not a whole lot to go over here. I just wanted to talk about it real quick because I think this tuning is really fun. And again, I do not want to discount the fact that just dropping your tuning half a step, you know, from drop D to drop C sharp, it sounds even more powerful and even a little bit darker if you want to get really nasty with it and you do crazy things, you know, or really dark things like Alice in Chains Sludge Factory, that big thing, or do Hollow. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Like I said before, videos lately might be a little quick and different because, again, moving takes a lot of time. So I don't necessarily have time to do videos that take a lot of editing work or things like that. Considering the fact that next week I'm going to have to record 2 videos, so I have enough ready to go while I'm moving and getting things set up in a new location. Anyway, yeah, guys, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Don't forget to click the bell to get a notification when new videos are going to come out. And as always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Have a good one.